Hello, everyone. My name is Don Olson here with Eric Kizzie. And how you doing, Eric? Are you on the line with me right now?
I am here, my friend.
Good, good. This is the first time I actually started this call. I usually start this call, so thanks for giving me the chance to do this here.
Hey, what are friends for?
All right, good, good. Listen, we've been chatting a little bit about this company called Sisel, and there's a lot of different things we can talk about, and I just thought I'd share a few of my thoughts, what I've just been thinking about the last few days, if that'd be okay with you.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. The timing of everything, and Sisel manufacturing facility, and just let's talk about that mathematical advantage. Why Sisel?
Okay. Yeah, and you call it a mathematical advantage, and I think you're absolutely right because a lot of people, and I hear this all the time, especially people in Sizzle, they talk about how we have a billionaire owner who took his last company to the fifth largest in the world. He's created over 1,000 millionaires. We have the greatest compensation plan on the planet. It's 2 to 3 times better than everyone else. We have phenomenal products. We have over 200 in our catalog. We have a brilliant biochemist who's won the Genius of the Year award 2 times, 2 different years. So we hear a lot about, I sometimes call it maybe hype or spin, even though these are all true facts. I'm a little bit more, I want to see the numbers. I want to see the mathematical advantage that Sizzle really has, and that's what really, I think, caught my attention. And I call it the 2X factor. And, I think, as a kid, I used to love playing tic-tac-toe 3 in a row. And you played that, obviously, right, Eric?
Yeah, I threw some dice down occasionally and did the little
Oh,
hop skip stuff or whatever how you
okay. Well,
tic
I,
tac
I got,
toe.
I got, well, I think Sizzle has the 2X factor, and to best explain this, I've got a piece of paper right here. I'm going to do a little figure right here, and if you can see this, if right now I have the 2X factor, if you and I play tic-tac-toe, if I go first and I have 2X's, there's only one place you can put that circle, and you're going to have to put that circle right here. And once you put
That
that
would be the
circle right there,
logical place for me to put it.
yeah, it's the obvious place. If you've never played this before, you may not get that or figure that out. So let's say you go right here. Now I'm going to go right here with the next X, which means I'm either going to win vertically or I'm going to win diagonally because it's mathematically impossible, for you to compete with this model. And
Right.
I think this is so. And they have a 2X factor in which it's mathematically impossible for other people to compete. I mean, if they play tic-tac-toe 3 in a row with any other company on the planet, they're going to win. And that's sort of what gets me excited. So let's forget about all this other stuff people talk about. Let's talk about this 2X factor. The first X is they have their own manufacturing facility. It's paid for and debt-free. So they have the largest manufacturing facility in the world for direct sales. That's number one. Now they control the manufacturing from the very beginning to the very end. Now that's big because that helps keep their prices and their overhead much lower. That's the first factor, and that's the first X. Now, obviously, in tic-tac-toe, whoever goes first has a slight advantage. You get that first X in there, and if you're playing against someone who's never played before, strategically, you have a better chance of winning that game. What Sizzle does, though, is they put that second X in there, and that second X is not only do they manufacture their own products, but now they're manufacturing for over 100 other companies as well. So you've got an X and an X, and when you manufacture for all these other companies, you have that revenue that's coming in. So not only do you manufacture your own products, but now you're manufacturing for other companies, over 100, including Costco and Target and GNC, including over 40 network marketing companies. So it becomes a cash cow for Sizzle, this manufacturing facility, because now they're manufacturing their own products, they're manufacturing all these other companies, so they're keeping their costs way low. Well, competing companies can't compete with this. They can't keep their prices, their overhead as low as Sizzle. Now, I've been to the manufacturing plant in Springville, Utah, and they finished making a product, and there's 8 FedEx, UPS trucks outside waiting to pick up that product. They pick that product and it goes straight to the consumer. So we have a manufacturing that's so efficient, we literally, Sizzle makes the product, it gets shipped straight to the consumer. They cut out all the middlemen, they cut out advertising, marketing, they cut out salespeople, stores, distribution centers, warehouses, it goes on and on. So they have a very, very low overhead, and this is what other companies can't compete with. most companies, the majority of companies, they outsource their manufacturing. So right away, that's a 300 or 400% increase in their overhead. Sisel, they're not paying that 3 to 400% overhead, and then they're making that 3 to 400% on the other companies, in which they can take that money and put it back into the Sisel products. So that's what's exciting to me, is Sisel has that mathematical advantage. They have that 2x factor that a lot of the companies can't compete with. I mean, I would hate to be a startup company right now, whether it be in direct sales or traditional business or whatever, and try to compete with that type of model. So anyway, you had talked about mathematical advantage the other day, and I just wanted to share that with you and get your thoughts on that.
Yeah, you're totally right. That the mathematical advantage is huge that Sisel has right now, and that the fact that they do manufacture all of their own products, and that's the really attractive part for people that are new. They may not really understand that, but when you're with a company that doesn't manufacture their own products and they're just starting off, well, they have to have that upfront money to manufacture the product, then be able to get it back. Then have to have people to buy their products. That I mean, it's when your company doesn't have the product because they don't have the money to and when you manufacture a product, people don't understand. They just can't say, I want 40 containers of this product. They have to buy in a group volume. So they have to have a lot of upfront money to do that. That's why they're always back ordered, because they're waiting for more money to come into their company to go ahead and get that one group level of volume that they get, because a manufacturing facility is not just going to strike up their machines and only make 25 containers, the jars of whatever kind of product. So that's huge when you have that huge manufacturing facility. And you've been there. You've actually been there, and it's like 400 square foot facility, isn't it, Don?
It's 440,000 square feet. It's like 12 football fields. It's amazing. And they have, I'm not exactly sure on the exact number, so don't quote me here, but it's a 3 to 5% failure rate. And I guess traditionally in manufacturing, it's between 10 and 12% failure rate. So the failure rate is extremely low. And that's why they're manufacturing for Costco and Target and a lot of these big companies, because they can manufacture and the failure rate is so small. They have really high-tech computers and technology, and it's just an amazing facility. And for me, when I see that, and I see it's completely paid for and debt-free, and the type of money that they're bringing into the company, and they're taking that money and putting these high-quality ingredients in which the competition can't compete. So, you mentioned it the other day, Tom Maurer has always said, I don't care if I'm second to market as long as I'm the very best. And because he has this mathematical model, this mathematical advantage, he can put 2 to 3 times the concentration of these active ingredients, he can put higher quality ingredients in, and then he can, sell these products at a lower price. So, to me, this is really the backbone of Sisel. And of course, we can always talk about he's had 30 years of experience. He and his son combined have over 60 years of experience in this field. He's done nothing but win for the last 30 years, and he continues to win. I look at Bill Gates. Bill Gates had 2x factor back in 1977, and he became a multi-billionaire because he had that mathematical advantage. Tom Maurer Sr. is in the same place. He has that 2x factor, and he will be a multi-billionaire in the next 10 to 15 years as this company grows. And what's exciting is if we can all participate in that growth. We can be in the very beginning and grow with this company. We may not become billionaires, but we can definitely become multi-millionaires with this growth. And that's what's exciting. We all have that same potential.
Yeah, that's what we're all here for, Don, is to have true financial freedom and time freedom. So for those all that are watching this hangout, click the link right down in the left-hand corner of this video and get started with us, sir. For more information, go to 411onus.info. That's 411onus.info, and get more information about how you can be part of this company. And we didn't mention a very important thing. All of the products are non-toxic. So, we have a large realm of them. Don and I are here to assist you and making the right decision and informed decision. So signing off here from Sacramento, California, and Whitefish, Montana, I'm Eric.
And I'm Don. Thanks, Eric. See you
We'll
guys.
see you guys again. Thanks for coming to our hangout.